But I've decided, sod it, I'm going to have a go at this manufacturing car. Now, I'm going to go horribly wrong. I'll give you all a good laugh. Basically, this is a don't do what I do video, and an opportunity for everyone to laugh at just how rubbish I am. And this will explain why I've opted to go for broadcasting and commentary over actual sim racing when you see just how terrible I am at this. I do quite like the tracks. I'm hoping I won't be last, but we're about to find out. And I don't know why, but for some reason I picked the Alfa Romeo 4C, which I've literally never driven. So yeah, we'll see how horrible this goes. Matchmaking starts very, very soon. I hope you enjoy me making an absolute tit of myself. I'll probably have the mic off for the most part because it's quite busy in my house at the minute. But trust me, if I need to swear at somebody, I will switch it on and you will hear me rant. Wish me luck. This could go horribly wrong. Just making sure I've got the correct tyres on board, which I have, the racing car tyres. I don't think you need to pit or anything along those lines. So, this is a lobby for the B-rated drivers. Anyone who knows me knows I'm not actually a B-rated driver by any stretch of the imagination. I just got lucky with the car and got to know it a few weeks back. I was bar first with the GR4s. So, warm-up is over. Time for me to make an absolute tit out of myself and give you an opportunity to have a right laugh at my expense. And for the record, before you mention it, yes, I know I've done that. I've done that because I'm not and it's just easier. I don't know stuff. First mistake is I've only got to qualify with half time. If anyone else wondering, this is not West. In the scheme of things, that wasn't terrible. Considering that I had the hard compound tyres on and I had a penalty, I didn't qualify last. So, yeah, it's not too bad so far. It's certainly better than I expected when I came out on those hard compound tyres. But let's give this a crack and see how horribly bad it goes. I'm going to keep you there so I've got no drink to my name. So I'm not bad. So, I don't even know how many laps I think it is. I do know the hard tyres are mandatory. You don't have to pit, there's no tyre wear or fuel wear. But I'm assuming I'm going to race the whole race on the hard compound tyres. I suppose it depends how quick you are. And looking at that guy, Bomber Mickey, you get 1:31.4, so about 4 seconds off that race. And my quickest lap in practice was 35 mid, there or thereabouts, I think. Yeah, 35 mid. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what my pace is like. But I'm assuming that nobody else is going to start on anything other than the hard compound tyre. You have to use them anyway. I don't think there's a mandatory pit stop, is there? But there's no... The tyre wears times 4. We'll see. We'll see. I can't see anything about a mandatory pit stop. We'll have a look. If someone starts on a different tyre and they do quite well on it, we'll make a judgment. Fuck it. 25 seconds to the race start. So yeah. Essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on these hard compound tyres, and then I'm going to have a look and see if anyone's gone on anything else or starts on anything else, and what the wear is like for them. And then, if necessary, I will change out for some faster tyres later on. Okay. That's clearly that's not me. That's not me either, because it's Aston Martin. Yeah, and I noticed everyone's disappeared. Hopefully I don't have to break out that you can't park that there, mate, on myself, which would be a little bit shit. Anyone ever thought that that looks basically like a rhinoceros wearing high heels? That trophy. I think it is. I don't know what that represents, but that's what it looks like to me. A sexy rhinoceros wearing high heels. Well, I think I've brought the wrong car here. That's a GTR right there. That's going to be quick. That AMG is going to be quick as well. I just thought I'd try the Alpha. I hadn't tried the Alpha before, and I just figured why not. Yeah. So yeah, he's probably going to win. He's pretty quick. Well, they're doing 31.7s. I'm doing at my quickest 35 mid. So every single one of these guys is quicker than me. My aim is to essentially finish the race without crashing. And try not to be last. Hopefully I can do those two things. If I can do those two things, I've achieved something. The irony is I would probably after this race drop down my DR level to DR to C, which is probably about where I belong, and then I'll be racing with Bs, because this is what the algorithm decided. There you go. So that's me in 14th. But well, I've got two guys behind me that were slower in qualifying. Well, he didn't qualify at all, but that doesn't mean a thing, really, does it? So I'm going to go +2. I was doing +2 earlier, and that's where I got my best time. So I'm not going to mess with it. That's what I'm going to leave it at. If you've got any suggestions, then please feel free to offer such suggestions, and we'll see how this shit show goes, shall we? Right. I don't know what tyres everyone else is on, but we'll find out in a minute when everyone breezes past me on the softs. Oh. I forgot they turned the brake markers off for this. Oh shit, where's that car going? So I'm just going to have to remember where the braking is. Oh no, it's not turned off. Just take it easy first couple of laps. Let all the people that are driving like knobheads carry on their knobhead driving. Maybe nick a couple of places and hope that they don't make stupid moves. Got this guy at my inside, and I have to let him go. He's going to force his way through anyway. Now, I know that I don't drive that aggressively. Oh fuck, I've already fucked that up. Let me just stop fucking talking like a dickhead. See? Talking pointless. I should have reversed out. This car's got a turning circle of a fucking bus. Right, so shut up, Andy, and get on with the driving. Now my challenge is to move back up the order a little bit. Got some gaps to close. I think I could beat this guy. I know he's got a quicker car than me. I was contemplating sticking up the inside there, but not wouldn't be the wisest decision I've ever made. So I'm catching him with the slipstream, so I think this guy's certainly catchable. The problem is he catching the guy ahead? Come on, slipstream, 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 do your job. God, struggled to get that slowed down then. Got it done though, got it done. Right, target out of the road is 14.5 seconds. Can I catch the guy 14.5 seconds up the road? I'm not optimistic. Especially considering the gap's already getting bigger. Oh, you fucking arsehole. This car is absolute fucking pony. This is not a car for beginners, I can tell you that. How the fuck do I get a penalty? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I lose time and get a penalty for losing time. What a fucking big crock of shit. PD, you are a stupid bunch of fucking little... I was going to be really rude then. Cunts. Let's just go with cunts. Giving a fucking penalty when I've already lost time going off track. This is... Oh no, there's a yellow flag. It's not really going to help me. He's fucking 16 seconds up the road. He would need to fucking burst into flames and die. And then there'd be a red flag to me saying there's no fucking chance of catching him. Right, so this knob behind I spent the last lap chasing down is now going to catch me. I was going to block him then, but that would be a really dickish move. Still ruined my massive cock up on lap 1. I've made up a couple of places with the shenanigans, and I should really have capitalised on it and not tried to go too hard too early, but is what it is. Well, at least I've got someone to race with. King Swing Dinge. But I cannot lose to this guy. Absolutely cannot. It must not happen. No, that's not happening. But then there is a reason why I'm a commentator and not a fucking driver. I'm still kind of holding out hope for a Europe-wide disconnection that leaves just me in the lobby. Oh! Around the outside, maybe? Never expected to make an overtake there. That wasn't bad. Hello, James. Just seen your comment there. I probably should be paying attention to the driving, to be fair, but yeah. I am on the mandatory hard tyres as well, so we'll see. Well, the gap's a bit smaller. It was 15 seconds to that bloke with the stupid name, but Pancho Silly or whatever it is. Pancho Billy. I probably should do some fuel saving because it is 20 laps. But in a minute, let's just fucking go flat out and see if I can get some rhythm. Well, the German has decided to go into the pits. I think he's quietly rage quitting. To be fair, if I got beaten by me, I'd probably rage quit as well. So the gap has opened up a bit to this guy in front. But then I knew that there was only 2 cars that qualified slower than me. So it's not really a surprise. But as Aaron says, there's plenty of laps to go. At some stage I'm probably going to get rid of these hard tyres. Well, not probably, I am going to get rid of these hard tyres. But not yet. Oh, fuck off. Hardly fucking went off the track at all there. I've got to cut those out of my drive. It's ridiculous. I should not have picked that up there. It's a fucking straight. Idiot. Oh, far in front of me may have crashed. Cool, that's a big crash. That's a big crash. It's an opportunity, maybe. I've got the momentum. Don't know how badly damaged he is, if at all. Oh yeah, I had a penalty, forgot about that. So maybe not a chance this time. Stay away from that white line. You can't even go over that white line, not even a little bit. Alright, I've got a target to chase now that isn't miles and miles and miles up the road. I was a bit late on the brakes there, I think. You'd think, bearing in mind, I put the brake markers down just to make my life a little bit easier, that I wouldn't be late on the brakes, but I'm acutely aware the brake markers bear absolutely no resemblance. Thanks for that, Aaron. Oh no, not like that! Just touched that that grass on that right hand side. Absolutely screwed the car up. Luckily, I rescued it. Ish. I've got to say, Aaron, this is a really hard car to drive. I'm very impressed with your performance in the GR4 in this, because and GR3. Because I am struggling with this car. Relax, relax, relax. So I don't think the fuel's going to be an issue, so I don't need to worry about fuel saving. I can just absolutely... That's going to be a penalty, isn't it? I think I got away with that one. Yeah, fuel's not an issue. I don't even have tyres is, to be fair. I think I could just run to the end on the hards. I don't think I need to change tyres. I don't need to stop. I'm not going to. Obviously, that would just be stupid. Yeah, I don't think it's a mandatory stop, so... The only thing that was mandatory was the hard tyres, as far as I can tell. I'm kind of relying on some cock-ups. The problem I've got, of course, is that because I've got a high-end S ranking, there's not many hackers in this lobby. And the other problem is because I'm falsely in B, but I'm right at the bottom of B. I've got people on the cusp of A that I'm racing with, which is a bit of a pain. Right, so they're going in on the softs. Okay, that's good to know. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was a mandatory stop. I knew it was mandatory hards. I was always going to start on them, either way. What I shouldn't have done was bloody qualified on them as well, which was a bit stupid, but that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Right, so there's a place gained there through the pit stop. Oh no, he's back out. Maybe not. So he was in there. That was a pretty quick pit stop, to be fair. I suppose he's not putting fuel on board, just putting tyres on. So he's now put. He must have put on the mandatory hard, surely. Oh, he's crashed. And he's going to unghost right in front of me, isn't he? Of course he is. Well, that's the guy that just pit. So his tyres are still cold, which is what made that mistake. Right, so Leehausen, on the hard tyres, has opted to go in. The thing is, I don't know what my pace is on any other tyre because I haven't used any other tyre. Right, that's a place gained. So I'm back to where I qualified, which is 14th. However, one of the guys that qualified behind me is actually ahead of me, so potentially another place to gain. Of course, I've got to stay ahead of a guy that was faster than me as well in the Ferrari. Right, another place gained through the pit stop. This guy's going to come out on soft tyres though. This is the thing. My only concern is that yes, I can go to the end. That's not a concern. But how much quicker are the soft compound tyres? The majority of the field, well, in fact everybody bar me, qualified on the softs. And they were doing 31 to 33 for the top 10. Right, very possibly this guy behind is going to catch me, but just race my race, make him make the mistake. I'm not going to overly defend if he does come up behind me. There's no point, ruining my race and slowing myself down trying to do that. But he's going to have to try and get past me the hard way. I'm not going to make it easy for him. A good exit there, and he's going to get the slip anyway. He's in a GTR, which is significantly quicker. To be fair, this guy qualified, I think, 5th or 6th. He was pretty high up the order. So, yeah, I didn't think I was going to hold him off for anything for time. Do I need to flick that? I go to first F in the rotation, Aaron, but do I need to? I found it was a little bit understeery when I was in second. I suppose if it was understeery, then yeah, I do need to, is the answer to that question. I don't think it's ideal though. I think it slows me down too much. Now, it always annoys me when someone leaves a room and they're behind me because it makes my achievement look worse. Why can't it be one of the guys further up the order? I'm looking to see if anyone's in like a really shitty country with cheap internet. But it doesn't look like it. Now I'm significant. I'm like 4 seconds off the leader in terms of pace. Oh, that's that same guy, that same GTR crashes quite a lot by the looks of things. Maybe, just maybe, if this guy keeps crashing, I had someone else this time. Oh, if this guy keeps crashing, or people keep crashing, might stand a chance. As long as I don't crash, obviously I already have done. Oh, you fucker! Ideally, I wanted to be behind him here for the slipstream, but I'll take it. It counts as an overtake. So up to 12th currently. How about that? If the race finishes now, I'll be very happy with that, considering I qualified 14th. I think this guy's going to catch me again. Oh, you absolute fucking melt. I hope your mum gets fucking arse cancer. And someone's just rage quit. That does me a favour. It's quite annoying. I haven't actually really gained anything now because the people that are behind me that I've actually gone past have quit. So it's kind of a bittersweet improvement because it's quite easy to argue actually I didn't do anything, I just stayed on the racetrack. I know the truth. Okay, there was sweat pouring off me. Mostly because I'm fat, not because it's hot. Still kind of living in hope that one or two more cars are going to pit late on. It's not looking like they are though. I think everyone that was going to pit may well have already done so. Really got to work on my consistency. I've done a 35.9, which is not a bad lap actually by my standards, but I haven't been able to consistently stay there. The irony is I could have got 35.9s on a regular basis. That's that 10-second deficit to Leehausen ahead of me. I'm an awful lot of Germans around me. I'm beginning to feel a little bit like Czechoslovakia in the 1930s. Don't know what I changed up there. Pointless change up there. Well, tyres are looking good. Fuel's not a problem. Lap 14 about to finish. So, yeah, 6 laps to go. 13 seconds ahead. King Ding Schwing has actually closed the gap on me a little bit. But I'm not too concerned about him. I don't think he's going to close 17 seconds on me. But it would be nice if Leehausen and Espresso could have a little fight. That would be nice. Or if Star Gmar, with that really awful connection, were to disconnect, I'll take that at this point. I don't even know how the bloody points work here. I'm acutely aware, though, finishing this far down, that the DR drop will most likely push me back down to C. But of course, I'm kind of committed to B lobby now in the Manufacturers Series because that's what I've signed up as. Let me slow through that. Concentrate, Andy, concentrate. You're not doing well this lap. Well, I've got one decent overtake for a highlight reel. We have a very short highlight reel, I suppose, unless I repeat it over and over and over again. That was early on, round the outside at through that little go-karty bit. I think I'm slowing down too much through there. I think I need to just, I don't know, whether I need to brake a little bit earlier and then I can get on the power a little bit later, a little bit earlier. I feel like if I brake earlier there though, I'm going to be far too slow going through. Right, so someone else is pitting from 10th. With a bit of luck, I can catch. And as they're on mediums, the likelihood is they're now going to come out on the hard compound tyres. Actually, I think they might get out ahead. But I don't know how quick they were already. Will I catch him? Will I catch him? I don't think so. He's already on his way out, isn't he? I've still got to get through the centre S. Yeah, they're already out. Well, that fucking sucks. So really, it's only if maybe Viking and Leehausen, if those two go in. Oh well, ho hum. Lesson learned from qualifying. Number one, qualify on the correct fucking tyres. Number two, don't pick up a penalty in qualifying. And then obviously number three, don't lose your concentration on lap one of a 20 lap race when you've already fought your way up to like 12th or 13th from the start, and then fucking bin it on lap one and give yourself a shit ton of work to do basically. And also just be generally faster. Don't be shit at driving. Number one piece of advice for the Manufacturers Cup. Don't be shit. It does please me to know that that there are shitter people than me. Not many, but there are people that are shitter at this than me. and that German there, King Schwing Ding or whatever his fucking name is, he is one of those people. But no matter, like, I find out it's like some 12-year-old with like one arm who plays with a fucking baseball bat. I'm going to try something on that corner next lap. I have a feeling I can be quicker if I do it a different way. I'm going to try it. It could go horribly wrong. I've got 13 seconds behind me, so I'm not... As long as I don't crash, which I don't intend to do, it's worth trying something. So in case I do this race again later, I might do it again actually later. Let off there a little bit wide. I don't know what happened there. Right, what I'm going to do when I come up here is I'm going to go in much slower and see if I can get on the power earlier. I don't know if it's going to have that much benefit, but I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to brake harder for longer, take that tighter, and then be able to get on the power earlier like that. Well, I don't actually think there's much benefit to that, to be fair. I think the way I was doing it is probably a little bit better. I don't have the skills for that. Come on, someone disconnect now, man. Give me 11th place would be lovely. Don't think I asked for much. Okay, final lap, maximum effort. See if I can get my fastest lap in the race there. Oh, fuck that corner up. It's all the hard work I've been in Sector 1 improving, and I ballsy up in Sector 2. That Sector 3 is going to be much better. It's probably where I've got the smallest gains to be made, to be fair. There we go. Cut the gap down to 9.3 in the end, so wasn't all dog shit. There we go, done and dusted. Now No one picked up a penalty. Big bunch of arseholes. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure this was the best car for this. Probably should have been something like the GTR or not basically anything really. But why not? It's different. Yeah. And I got one decent overtake done. Well, a couple of decent overtakes done. But I think all in all, I'm not entirely disappointed with that. I think my pace could have been better. But yeah, it wasn't so bad. Save the replay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we have it. Thank you very much for watching. Now go away. I'm going to have a little